You could be driving.
Now's the perfect time to discover the Honda Accord at Team Honda. Come experience the perfect blend of style, comfort, and reliability. And right now, get 2.9% financing for 60 months. Save on your new Honda today at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.
It'll be a big night. I cannot wait.
You've been talking about this because you've been mapping out a big trip, Mr. Charter Bus Driver.
Yes, I do, as you all know.
Moonlight.
I have a CDO, commercial driver's license. I'm not common like you three.
The commoners will stand over here, clearly.
So I have been doing this since 2009. I love driving buses, and I drive for Dixieland Tours. Big, huge black motor coaches. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, they are gorgeous.
And Channel 9 actually called and rented a bus from Dixieland and requested me as the driver. Why?
Where you headed?
Because they're taking a bunch of folk down to Taylor Swift for the opening show.
Couldn't be in better hands with you
And
navigating
I'll be
them.
driving.
Yeah.
And I've been driving buses since 2009, and I've never been more stressed than this particular
Because
show.
it's going to be busy. There's so many people who are coming in for this.
You've driven like all the like football and gymnastics and baseball and basketball
This
and
is
high
so
stakes.
different. Even NOPD said, look, and the Superdome parking and traffic management, even called RTA, the city buses, they're not even letting the city buses stop at the regular bus stops on pointers.
It's a big deal.
Seriously?
It's a big deal.
Big deal. They said expect worse traffic than you've ever seen for the most attended Saints game.
Good. Wow. They're good hands.
Yeah.
Good hands.
So we haven't got corporate people in town, though. I'm just going to drop them off, leave, and then tell them where I'm at.
And hope they survive.
Here's some walk 4 blocks.
We could spend all morning on this, but we actually do want to get, well, I know you're a big fan. We do actually want to get to John Eads here in a quick minute and talk a little bit about something going on tonight because South Louisiana loves it, high school football. So maybe talk a little forecast, what they can expect.
Oh, I tell you what.
It's going to be really nice, absolutely. So it looks like one of our #1 fans, John Eads, is going to be a part of his
That's right.
#1 favorite show. All right, Johnny, welcome aboard. Out your door right now, False River looking good, 57 degrees, and on our way to highs in the upper 80s, might even threaten a record. Yeah, it's going to be like that. 88 degrees was yesterday's high after all, and the next 3, today, tomorrow, the day after that, going to be knocking on the door of record territory, especially Friday and Saturday. So that tells you a thing or two about just how warm it is and what we're expecting the next couple of days. No dense fog in the Baton Rouge area, but you don't have to go far away. New Roads reporting fog, and between Lafayette and Lake Charles, they've got a dense fog advisory over there. We don't need one over here, and nothing really doing across the eastern half of the United States. Again, relatively quiet with high pressure and control, and the tropical Atlantic has all but gone completely silent with no names, no waves, no invests, and an empty map. Hopefully, it's going to stay that way. As for our next chance of rain, well, we got to change this, get rid of the yellows and oranges, and bring in the greens, bring in the moisture from the south, from the Gulf. That'll finally happen in about 6 or 7 days from now, right around Wednesday, the day before Halloween, and on Halloween Thursday. But your trick-or-treat plans are good to go. Matter of fact, nothing measurable expected between now and that point. That becomes problematic on the drought monitor. There you see moderate drought conditions already rearing their ugly head in the northern part of our viewing area, and then even worse than that, the farther west you go in Louisiana. For today, 89 degrees and no chance of rain, no chance the next few days. Tonight, we're going to be able to cool things down quite a bit, getting down to 59, but we're going to moderate those nighttime temperatures going forward over the next few days. Tigers going out to Texas and College Station to take on Texas A&M, and it is going to be a really good game, an important game, and the weather certainly going to cooperate. Actually, it's a very similar forecast, interestingly enough, going out to Florida, going out to Tallahassee. When the Jags take on the Rattlers, their temperature is very similar, and also mainly clear skies. That high pressure controls the weather pattern between Texas to Florida. But in our local forecast, we're trying to dial up this next chance of rain. We definitely could use it, and it's not really going to be till Wednesday, Thursday, and I can't even guarantee with that 20% chance if we get anything, it's going to be light, it's going to be brief, and it's certainly not going to be a drought preventer nor a drought buster. But it looks like the highs are going to stay on the warm side. At 7:06, Johnny A, hopefully the roads are cooperating as well.
Doing pretty good. We're still seeing some heavy traffic coming out of Denham, and it does start right there near the Jubin crossing area. Slowest right there between Jubin and Pete's Highway, and then right past Range to right past the Amy River Bridge, and then it looks pretty good coming into the Baton Rouge area beyond that. And our drive times are definitely coming in, and they're reflecting that morning drive rush hour. 35 minutes coming in from Jubin to the 1012, and from that point forward about 4 minutes, maybe 5, to get you to the downtown area. 7:07, big extra hour. Well, yeah, kind of. It's our WAFB 9 News Now. Stay with us. John Eads live coming up.
7:08 your time. There is a big ball game out tonight in Point Capee. Catholic of Point Capee taking on another unbeaten. I mean, this is big time football. They do it well in South Louisiana.
I tell you what, they're going up for a district championship tonight at 7.
Well, I don't think they can win it tonight, but they stay in the hunt for driver's seat.
I tell you what, let's check in with John Eads now. He is actually live out there in New Roads, dealing with the team and their dads for a special tradition that they do on game days. Hey, John, good morning.
Hey Liz, hey Matt, I watch the show every morning, WAFB+, so it's cool to be on it and bring some awesome content to it today. I'm here in New Roads at Catholic of Point Capee High School with Rory Lambert, offensive lineman on the Hornets football team, and Parker Jewell. These two are a couple of the many stars on this team, and that's why the Hornets are undefeated coming into this game tonight against St. Ed's, which for all intents and purposes is the district championship. They still got a couple games after this one they got to take care of to win the district. But guys, nice tradition they got here, bright and early. You guys show up and the food's made for you. Not too bad, huh?
Yes, sir. It's pretty awesome. This is always a highlight of the week. We love getting out here. Normally we have a morning practice, like walkthrough before this, but I mean they always hook us up with something. It's never not been a great time when we get out here and meet together.
I mean, you get food, then you got a full stomach when you go into class. You got football. I mean, it's a perfect day, right? Yes, so we had breakfast burritos, quesadillas today. Okay, so Parker, rate them out of 10. You can go above 10 if they were above 10.
It's my favorite one, so I'm going to have to go 10.
Okay.
It's my favorite one.
Awesome. Better than, I don't want to put your parents on the spot, but better than the home cooking?
We don't really eat breakfast at the house, so yeah, it beats it by a long shot.
There you go. Yeah. Put something in the stomach, and it's good food, too. I mean, if it tastes as good as it smelled, which I got to get a taste for myself in a few minutes here, I'm sure it's excellent. Real quick, you guys haven't lost to St. Ed since 2014. Big winning streak, obviously big stakes tonight. What do you have to do to win this game?
Play with intensity. Be intense from the first snap to the last snap.
So big thing will be being disciplined. I mean, we've had a great week of preparation. I think everybody knows their job, and now it's just about going out there and executing, maximizing our opportunities, and going out there and winning.
Okay. There you go. Those are the keys. I'm going to step into the middle here. Rory makes me look tiny. This guy is an absolute dog. Parker as well. Rory.
Oh, man, that's hard. That's hard.
So this team is unbelievable. Make it to this football game if you can out in New Roads. But if you can't, we'll have the highlights for you on Sportsline Friday night. They also do a stream on Facebook, so you can check it out that way as well. That's all from New Roads, though. John Eads here, sending it back to you guys in the studio for WFB+.
Oh, we're so hyped for that, John.
So
it's going to be
good.
a great night, great morning already so far. Thanks for getting us a live look.
And did he really say this guy makes me look tiny?
Listen, all big dogs.
Nobody
all big dogs.
makes
Come
John
on.
look tiny.
That's right.
We actually need to widen out our hallways at WFB just kind of as he goes through. All right, John, for everybody out there, thank you. Some other things going on today. We want to make sure that you are aware of. Obviously, you've got early voting continuing today. It is another day to possibly get out there, avoid the lines on Election Day. Polls open in about an hour and a half.
They'll close at 6 o'clock today. You've got through next Tuesday, October 29th, to cast an early ballot. To see those early voting locations, head to the 9 News app, and we've made it easy for you to find. Hey, Johnny's been talking about this as well. You've got the second Plaquemine Sunshine Ferry Bridge that's out of service due to some mechanical issues. We're told parts are ordered. They're on its way. We're told in the meantime, well, that first ferry is going to run as normal, but just keep in mind that of any operational schedule changes, too.
Yeah, well, Johnny, we'll keep you up to date on that thing. I want to make sure you are aware of this as well. Open enrollment is now, well, open. Medicare Advantage open house, actually, for you. If you have some questions, and look, we're talking about your health care, your health coverage, always going to be some questions. If you have some questions about the different options, folks at Baton Rouge General are going to have all the experts out there today from 10 to 1 o'clock, 10 in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Get on over to the Bluebonnet campus.
You know what else is happening today?
I do.
WAFB kicking off blood drive here. MMR is today's sponsor at the 13th gate. Matt Venezia will be live there at 9 o'clock showing you how you can get some reward for saving lives here by donating blood. Matt Williams will be out there at noon today. This is a whole week-long initiative. We are teaming up with Our Lady of the Lake, the Blood Donor Center, to make sure that our neighbors in need, that blood is ready to help when they need it.
Go donate blood and then hit the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair.
Come on.
Well, okay, maybe, you know what? Donate blood and then take a minute. And then get out to the...
Great advice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Day one, Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. Our Matt Venezia was out there live this morning eating that right there, a little egg roll.
Cajun egg roll.
Exactly. It's not some good stuff. And so I think what we figured out, Liz, is you want to do the rides first, right, and then eat. Because if you eat first and then go on the rides, it turns into a whole other kind of situation.
Another show.
There's so much out there to be a part of, though.
There really is. The Dynamo Dogs we saw from Matt as well. There is so much going on, from all the different games at the carnival to the fair food to the vendors. Look, this is a year-long effort, and Matt, what's cool about this is when you buy a ticket, the proceeds go right back into the community. Right. How often have we shown off St. Vincent de Paul's uniforms for kids? This
big
effort, the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair, plays such a big role. Johnny, you're emceeing the Lego competition for the STEM initiative.
Lego build, they started with like 2 or 3 people, kids years ago, and now they have got 12, I think, or 15.
It's amazing what they can do.
And they dump a big pile of Legos in front of each one of the contestants, and they give you 45 minutes to build something out of that. And then we have a separate set of judges that walk around and judge. These kids are amazing what they can do with Legos.
Well, they kind of did that with us like a few years ago, if you recall.
Here,
As well, right on the morning show. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything.
That's why we got to see the minds at work, our future leaders at work there with all their
built a wall.
Brilliant brains. That's something. That's why you're emceeing it.
Yes, they don't let me build, but yeah.
Love to see
It's
that.
fun. Come out 2 o'clock Saturday.
Okay.
Gotcha.
2 o'clock this Saturday.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Come have a great time at the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair there on Airline Highway. Come back and join us for another check of your weather and traffic.
This month at Team Mazda, we're spelling October starting with a 0. That's because you'll find 0% financing on every new 24 and select 25 Mazdas, including the all-new Mazda CX-70. Come experience Mazda and see just how much you'll save at Team Mazda on Airline.